Tacos and geeks where the fans collide. Breaking down the best, taking you for a ride. Tune in, geek out, it's the place to be. Top 10 vibes on the screen, you and me.
Welcome to oldtacosandgeeks.com 10. Justin here, and for today's countdown, with the Nintendo Switch 2 on the horizon, I wanted to give a spotlight to my favorite Nintendo Switch game, and that is Astro Chain. A game that I still feel is under the radar, doesn't get the love and appreciation and praise that it deserves. And I wanted to give 10 reasons why you should play Astro Chain in 2025. So let me just give you a quick overview of what Astro Chain is. It was originally released in 2019 exclusively for the Nintendo Switch. It stands as one of Platinum Games' boldest titles, and it is also right up there. I put it up there, right up there with Nier Automata. And the game blends high speed action, sci fi detective work, and it has an emotionally charged story into one unforgettable package. It's set in a dystopian future where humanity is on the brink of extinction due to interdimensional invaders known as the Chimeras. Players take the role of a rookie cop, which you get to name, in an elite police task force known as Neuron. Armed with unique weapons, a legion, which is a captured Chimera bound to your will, you fight to protect what's left of humanity. Now in 2025, Astral Chain still shines brightly, offering a deep, stylish, and thrilling experience that feels just as fresh as ever. So I'm going to give you 10 reasons why I feel you should be still playing this game if you've never have. So this is in no particular order. I just have to list this stuff. So let's kick this off with number 10. Number 10, the dual character combat system. Astral Chain gameplay is absolutely amazing, and part of that is the fact that you get to control both your character and their legion simultaneously, chaining together attacks, restraining enemies, setting up devastating counters. It's a thrilling action game of coordination while positioning and timing and creativity matter just as much as that raw aggression. There are a few games that manage to balance that fluidity and actually still have that strategic essence to it. And mastering that between you and your legions transforms every battle into a constant evolving tactical gameplay performance. It is very addictive, and that's one of the reasons why I say you must play Astro Chain. If you have a Switch and did not pick up this exclusive, what are you doing? Now let's get into number 9. Number 9, 5 unique legions that keep the gameplay fresh. Throughout your journey, you gain control of 5 different legions, each offering their own distinct playstyles and abilities. Whether it's slicing foes with sword legions, sniping with arrow, smashing through defenses with axe, shielding and lifting objects with arm, or attracting enemies on all fours within beast, every legion changes how you approach exploration and combat. Constantly switching between them mid battle keeps the action dynamic and prevents the game from ever feeling repetitive. The possibilities sometimes do feel endless as you try to combine which legion works with which enemy play style. And that's where, once again, when we talk about the addictive gameplay comes into play. It is just one hell of a game. Not to mention, you get to unlock more skills, you get to upgrade your legions throughout the course of the game. So let's go into number 8. Number 8, a sci fi story that blends action with emotion. At first glance, Astro Chain may seem like a straightforward action game about battling monsters, but underneath the flashy fights and the surprisingly heartfelt story about family, loyalty, and survival, playing as one of two twin siblings, your personal stake in the narrative is strong, especially as the bond between human and legion deepens. There's twists, there's betrayals, and bittersweet moments that unfold across the mission files, offering more emotional weight than one might expect from an action heavy title such as this. It's a story that sticks with you long after the credits roll, and I can't tell you how many times I've played the main campaign and just had such a blast reliving the stories. and it's such a good game. I can't praise it enough. But let's get into number seven. Number seven, art direction. Rather than chasing photorealism, Astral Chain commits fully to a bold, stylized anime aesthetic. Neon drenched cityscapes, surreal alternate dimensions, intricate detailed characters, and dazzling enemy designs create a world that feels both alive and slightly otherworldly. Even 6 years later, the visuals remain a highlight. Platinum Games smartly used an art style that emphasized longevity over graphical brute force, meaning Astral Chain still looks vibrant and cutting edge on the Switch in 2025. And if you don't believe me, look at the clips of the opening level with the motorcycle. Look how gorgeous this thing looks. This game, I'm telling you, folks, it's an experience. So let's get into number six. Number six, the soundtrack. This soundtrack is amazing. From ambient pieces during investigations to that adrenaline pumping orchestra rock hybrids during boss fights, Astro Chain's soundtrack is amazing. Each track feels finely tuned to the emotional tone of the moment. And if you know me here on the tacosandgeeks.com, then you know how important I am constantly stressing how important music is to video games, how important the soundtrack, the score, whatever you want to call it, enhances not only no matter what genre you're playing, the music enhances our play. It's just as important as the gameplay, the graphics, the frame rate, all the moving pieces. The music is that important as well. This haunting theme of the astral plane that lingers long after leaving those distorted realms while energetic battles fuel your desire to fight on. It truly is a musical journey that complements the game's tone, and I can't praise it enough. With that being said, my friends, let's get into number five, and this is an important one: replayability. Finishing the main story is just the beginning. Astral Chain is packed with a whole bunch of side cases, secret missions, hidden collectibles, ranking challenges, and optional difficulty modes that truly test your mastery. Each file can be replayed with new objectives, unlocking more lore, rare enemies, combat challenges that weren't accessible the first time. There's always something new to discover, ensuring that you are hungry for more content while hours and hours of gameplay await you. And trust me when I tell you that these side cases, these files, are very challenging once you get into it. The game starts to get very difficult once the main story is done. And there's still some challenges I still have not beaten because it's just that challenging. But let's get into number four. Number four, we have to talk about the developers, Platinum Games. Platinum Games is known for action masterpieces, and Astro Chain could be in the talks of that conversation. The studio's signature fast paced yet strategic gameplay shines through every encounter. You can feel the years of experience crafting titles like Bayonetta and Metal Gear Rising here, just to name a few. But Astro Chain adds its own flavor of puzzle solving, exploration, and emotional storytelling to the mix. It represents a high point of their creative ambition, and it's an action game that's both wildly inventive and very meticulously polished. And I can't praise Platinum Games enough for this particular game. And just like if you play it, you do see the influence of a Bayonetta and most of their other action titles. It's like they took a lot of what they learned and maximize that with Astro Chain. So, with that being said, friends, let's get into number three. Number three, accessibility for newcomers and rewarding for experts who love action games. Astro Chain is remarkably friendly to players who are new to the action games. Early missions introduce each concept gently, allowing you to grow comfortable with legion management, perfect dodges, sync attacks, and environmental tactics. Yet for veterans seeking a true challenge, the higher difficulty modes and hidden depth of the combat system, like multi-legion combos and advanced chain tactics, ensure that there's always something to master. It respects players at every skill level. And this is one thing I do have to attest that whether you're playing it on casual or the harder difficulty, Astral Chain definitely is catered to how you play the game or what skill level you are in. So you can play it on easy, still have a little bit of a challenge, but still learn the mechanics of the game. So hands down to them for the great details on that. So let's go into number two. Number two, it still holds up years later. Even in 2025, Astro Chain maintains a devoted fan base that celebrates its rich world, characters, and gameplay. Discussions about lore theories, combat strategies, dream sequels continue online to this day. Players still share jaw dropping combat clips, intricate fan art, cosplay designs inspired by the Legions, and of course the Neuron Police Force. Few games leave such a lasting imprint, and diving into Astral Chain today means joining a vibrant community that continues to honor and expand the game's legacy. So let's talk about my number one reason, or what, let me list the last. Number one, built to maximize the Nintendo Switch's strengths. Designed specifically for the Switch, Astral Chain makes full use of the console's capabilities. Performance remains smooth whether you're playing on handheld or dock, and the control scheme, even with its two-character system, feels intuitive and responsive. The bite-sized mission structure also makes it perfect for portable play, allowing players to dive into an intense action sequence or investigation even if they only have a little time to spare. It's an ideal title to showcase the Switch's versatility. And when you see the game, when you play the game, you're going to see why I made this particular video. You can watch walkthroughs, but it's no a walkthrough. The thing about walkthroughs and watching somebody else play is that you're not going to get that same experience if you play it compared to playing it for yourself. So for those who have a Switch, who was thinking about getting this title and overlooked it because usually it's never on sale, but I will highly recommend that as an investment, especially with Switch 2 on the horizon. And there's other games out there that you probably have a list for that you want to beat before you go transition fully into the Switch 2, even though most games will be backwards capability. I highly, strongly recommend Astro Chain that you play and experience it for yourself. We need a sequel, and we need it today. This is Justin from otakusandgeeks.com with another episode of 10. Did you play Astro Chain? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Comment below, let me know. Let's talk about it. And if you like what we did here, hopefully we earned your subscription. And if we did, please hit the subscribe button, like button, notification bell. Peace, love, and happiness to you all, my friends. Later day.